totally gonna be a story time video. I knew as soon as I mentioned it in the review for one of the 7-Eleven lip balms that this was going to be asked about, so I'm going to tell you the story of how I got banned from 7-Eleven. And I honestly don't know if this ban is still in place. I have honestly not tried to step foot in there ever since. It's been like 10 years. It's been over 10 years, come to think of it. But I kinda don't want to find out. So anyway, this went down on like my, I think, 20th birthday? 20th or 21st? No, it had to be 20th because I remember what I was doing on my 21st. It wasn't anything that great. But, okay, so I should point out, I had been drinking a lot. I understand that it was underage. I am not condoning that one bit. I will also point out I have drank since I was like 12, so I am not anything to aspire to be, in case you ever thought that I was, so don't do that. But anyway, so yeah, I kind of got shit-faced on cognac, because that used to be my drink of choice until I got my first hangover, and it happened to be from that, and I've never drank it again. But regardless, so I was really, really messed up. And my uncle came over and didn't actually have anything for my birthday. Was like, do you want to just like go shopping? I'll just buy whatever the hell you want. And I was like, okay. So we went to Rasputin's, which is a record store, and I got like an armful of CDs and vinyls and stuff, because that's how I roll. No big deal. Nothing that particularly noteworthy. It was fun. I mean, this was kind of like my go-to thing, especially with that uncle until they shut that store down. That was like my go-to place every time I had a birthday, Christmas, graduation, fucking anything. It was always schlep off to Rasputin's, because that was basically where all the stuff I wanted was from, because it was all music memorabilia there, and usually for really good prices. So, we're about to go home, right? And the booze is absolutely hitting me because I had a fucking flask I was hitting in the damn store because I am not a role model, okay? So, kind of like how stoned people get the munchies, when I drink, I get really hungry or really thirsty for, like, anything. And we happened to be down the street from a 7-Eleven. And in my genius whateverness, I decided, we should go get Slurpees! He's like, Jennifer, it's January. It's about 30 degrees out. You do not need a Slurpee. I was like, yes, I do. It is a flat-out need. I need a Slurpee, like, right now. And he's like, hey, it's your birthday, whatever. So we fucking go in the 7-Eleven, alright? And I get the biggest size Slurpee cup one can get, because this is, like, just how I've always done Slurpees. I always go for the biggest size possible. Actually, that is a lie. No, it was not the 44 or the 40 ounce one. It was the next one down from that, like, 21. So alright. I only did the 40 ounce one like once and I threw up, so never did that one again. So I think the second biggest one, that's 20 something. Go over to the Slurpee machines, and I am fully intending on filling that whole thing up with frickin' Coca-Cola Slurpee, because this is my favorite. Forget all the other ones. I am perfectly happy with the Coca-Cola one. Especially because it's caffeinated, and we all know how I am with my caffeine addiction, as I am drinking right now. So, okay, I'm sitting there, and I'm filling it for what feels like frickin' days, okay? And condensation is building up on the sides of the cup because the machine's not working very well, and it's going uber slowly. And as the condensation is building up, the cup begins to slip. And before I do it, right around the point where I'm going to pull it out from the machine, it slips out of my hand and all over the floor. Just brown for like about a 5-foot radius of brown Slurpee. I'm mortified. I'm just like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to drop that. They're like, it's okay. We'll get the cleaning guy. We'll get the janitor over here. It's all right. You need another cup. All right, here you go. Try again. So I try again. Guess what happens a second time? Right around the point where the janitor was finally finished cleaning it up, I drop another one. Although now I'm getting freaking laugh face horribly over it. Okay, and I'm like, the harder I'm trying to not laugh, because I'm just like, I can't believe that happened not once but twice. Oh dear God. So they bring me a third cup. So I start filling it up again, right? And it's still funny to me this long after the fact, and this is why I'm banned. So this time, at this point, I think I've, like, ceased caring about actually drinking the fucking thing. I'm just like, la 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 la, la la la, splat, la 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 la, la la la, no one's looking, and fling over the shoulder, splat, la 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 la. And somewhere around this point is where the manager caught what I was doing and decided all 3 times I had done this on purpose. But because I got scared, and because I was drunk, this time I legitimately dropped it again on the floor. And as the poor fucking janitor dude looks like he's about to cry, I am getting told I need to leave. And they are going to ban me. And they want my name, and they want my phone number, and they want my information, and they are going to put my picture on the wall. I am not allowed in here again. And I'm just like, oh shit, are you gonna call the cops? Please don't call the cops. Which they didn't, thank God. But, so okay. They're taking down all my info and everything, and snapping a fucking Polaroid to stick on the wall of who not to allow in this store again. And my uncle decides, as he's watching the poor janitor on his hands and knees wiping the floor, he decides, for whatever reason, because I guess maybe he was drunk too, I don't know, he decides he's gonna go fart in his face. And I'm like, oh my god, I did not bargain for this. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So guess who else got banned that day? So it gets better. I'm then told I'm not just banned from this location, I am banned from all the ones in the area. Oh, no. So, alright. Fair enough. I probably deserve that. They didn't tell me how long the ban is for. For all I know, it's still in action. For all I know, that stupid Polaroid for my 20th birthday is still on that wall. But, it was like a ghetto little 7-Eleven, though. It wasn't even like one of the nice ones. But, well, I suppose that's kind of a misnomer. I don't think there's such a thing as a nice 7-Eleven. But you know what I mean. Some of them are shittier than others. But, yeah, it was kind of all bad. So then, as we're leaving, oh dear God, this is the point where I thought, for sure, we are going to get arrested, for sure. My uncle decides he's gonna walk around the back of the 7-Eleven, just pee on the building and leave. I'm like, no, don't do that, and I could not talk him out of it, and this was a thing, and we sped off like a fucking bullet out of a gun. Great. There was probably security cameras of that. Freaking great. And I'm just like, oh no, I can, like, never show my face even, like, near there again. Holy crap. Just, all I did was, like, drop the frickin' Slurpee a few times, although then I was kind of the asshole who started flinging it over my shoulder, just, I don't know why. But, so that is how I got banned from 7-Eleven, and I don't know how to go about checking if I'm still banned from 7-Eleven. I kind of don't dare step foot in there. I don't know if I should go back and, like, be very apologetic and ask if it's still standing from that long ago, if I promise to never do it again. I don't know if I should just steer clear of it for, like, ever. I honestly don't know, because I think that's the only store I've ever been banned from. So, I suppose there's more exciting stories of ways people have been banned from stores, or even of 7-Elevens in particular, but that is how I particularly got banned from them, at least the ones in this area. I'm sure this doesn't extend to, like, all of them in the country, but the ones in this general part of the Bay Area, yeah, I probably should not set foot into ever. Even though I think at this point I look different enough from 10 years ago to where it probably wouldn't even be recognized, but I don't want to take that chance. I don't want to take the chance. So, just saying. So anyway, well, also there'd additionally be the whole thing of how would they prove it's me? Like, I could just say, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never been here in my life. I have no ID. You have no proof. But that probably wouldn't go over well either. We're in a no-card state where they can't legally require you to have ID, so I don't. But, it's probably not a good thing to admit either. But anyway, yeah, so that is my story time. Please do not go out and do this. This is a horrible story, and in hindsight, I'm just like, that was a really dick move. Why did I do that? But then I remember I was drunk, which isn't a good excuse, but it's the excuse I've got. So, yeah, that. And I cannot help but laugh every time I see a freaking Slurpee, and it was part of why, even though I knew the flavors were going to be gross on those 2 chapsticks, I was like, oh my god, I'm buying the damn things. I have to. Just because they made me laugh even just looking at the silly thing. So, anyway, that's about all I have to say on this story time. Hopefully, I'm not going to, like, lose all of my subscribers over this story time, so... Anyway, I will be back with an actual review later on today. I have to charge the battery on my iPod because it's about to die. So anyway, once that charges up, I will have another lip balm review recorded and posted. So till then, bye!